I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their gilt rings. Right, the bouncer's gilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
I feel ecstatic. No, it's wonderful. It's great. It's actually a great card. I'm looking forward to it.
Back in Cordina?
I don't ever back any fighter. I think Rakimov's a hell of a fighter. I think Cordina's a hell of a fighter. I think it's a hell of a fight. Actually, the one X factor for me that I think is really interesting is to see how Joe's hand is. See if that gives him any problems, after the injury. But if it's the same Cordina that we've seen before, he just needs to stay switched on, and he can be successful. But Rakimov's really tough. Rakimov's one of those guys. If you can't keep him honest, he'll walk you down and he'll run through you. So it's a very good fight. It's a tough fight. I think it's pretty close to a 50-50.
You will be announcing tomorrow night at the arena,
yes.
And the new. Come on, David.
We will let the judges decide that. I don't root for fighters, man. I don't. I mean, I love Joe, but I really like Shavkat. Shavkat's a big deal, man. The other day I was with my girl, and we were up in this this beautiful bed and breakfast with all these models and stuff. And one of the girls was from Kazakhstan, and so we started talking about boxing. This is a true story. This happened 2 weeks ago. Last week. This was a week and a half ago. Anyway, it was a couple. She asked me, she's from Kazakhstan. I said, "Oh, Triple G." We started talking. She said, "Oh, yes." And she asked, "Do you know Shavkat?" I swear to God, she did.
So you'll say neutral anyway. We know you always say neutral anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying neutral, yeah.
Well, we're rooting for Cordina on IFL. So.
Okay, well, have a good one. We'll see you guys soon. It's going to be a great fight. Take care.
Top man, thank you
Ali,
very much. Prediction for tomorrow?
I think Joe's going to do it. I think he might do it on points.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's your Welsh?
I think
Come on.
it's going to be a tougher fight than the Igawa fight.
I agree.
But I still think he's going to be faster. I think Rakimov is strong. I think Joe's going to be stronger. I think just ultimately he's going to win the rounds and get it on points. I'd love to see a stoppage though.
We'll just hear it and the new.
And the new.
There we go.
Prediction, man, I've got. I think obviously, Cordina's gonna win. 2 undefeated fighters. Rakimov's a strong fighter, but I think Joey Cordina is a step above. I think he's got all the boxing skills, and he has the punching power as we've seen in his last win about 10 months ago. And I fancy either late stoppage or clear points win, but I think he's going to do good this time.
Do you think he knocks him out though? Eddie Hearn says he knocks him out, Rakimov out.
I think, judging, I know that Rakimov got dropped against Barrett, so he shows he can be hurt. He was hurt with body shots, and Cordina can punch, and he's sharp. He can stick the boxing skills, and the knockout will come afterwards.
Let's hope so. You look well, Joe. Thank you very much for your time as always.
For a second,
You're standing in the middle of these two today, aren't you?
Well, just keep them apart, brother. Keep them apart.
I hope you're earning your money here by doing this today. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Predictions for tomorrow?
Predictions? Joe Cordina by KO.
Boom! All right, what about your own fighters, mate?
Brandon Scott, Gavin Gwynn. Brandon Scott to make a very, very good entrance. Yeah. Gavin Gwynn.
You're predicting Brandon Scott to have a good entrance?
No, I know what it is. It's going to be unbelievable. Brandon Scott, Gavin Gwynn win, obviously, and Sammy Lee KO.
Bosh. Hold on. What's going on here? Sign the boy's glove. KUGAN. What's the matter? No, just sign the boy's glove. Come on, mate.
Get me in the car.
You want to get in it?
Come on.
Go sign it for him.
Come on, Joey.
He doesn't need to be. He asked for your one, mate.
Team Cordina here.
He's not asked for my one.
Sign it.
Mate, he ain't asked him.
He's not asked.
Yeah, KUGAN. He's more famous.
Team Cordina gonna knock him back out.
Right, go on. Go on, you can tell. Tell the mic.
Joey Cordina is gonna knock him back out. No questions asked. Good night, Rakimov, or whatever your name is.
Joey Cordina, yeah. Oh, he's going to give him the hardest slap of his life. Get up, man.
Yeah, thank you very much, boys. Here's your pen. Here's your pen.
KUGAN.
Certainly, mate. You all right? Yeah, good turnout here at the weigh-in for Cordina and Rakimov. Bring back the old days back to Wales.
It brings back the memories, man. I didn't think I was missing it, but now I'm here. I am sort of.
Have you missed it?
Not as much as I thought of. That I thought I would, but I do miss it a little bit.
Are you content with what you've done?
I'm very content. There's a few little things I would have changed during my career, but nothing major. I'm happy with what I achieved.
This phase for Welsh boxing, obviously headlined and spearheaded. Oh, right in the middle here. Just move over. Yeah, come this way, come this way. Spearheaded at the moment by Joe Cordina, obviously bidding to become a 2-time world champion. Harder fight than the Gower fight, in your opinion?
Easier fight, I think.
Easier fight?
I don't know whether the result will be as easy. I don't think it'll be a knockout, but he's an easier opponent, I think. I think Gower was a good fighter.
Interesting, because I think Rakimov's a harder fight than a Gower, but I suppose we'll see. Obviously, I know styles make fights and all that kind of thing, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Styles do make fights. It could be more difficult, but I don't think Rakimov is as good a fighter as Gower, if that makes sense.
No comeback on the cards for you though, Mr. Selby.
Well, listen, I'm a businessman now. If the money's right, I'm in.
What about this influencer boxing?
What, like a YouTuber?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd make a good fight. Me and you.
You are joking, aren't you?
I'd fight you.
Selby, I'll batter you. You know what happens. Come on, mate. And I'm saying that in your hometown as well.
You're a bit bigger than me, but listen, we're all the same size when we're lying down.
All right, can I just backtrack on that? I didn't really mean that anyway. But
you're laughing now. You can have it too.
Thinking about what catch weight it would be at, but
Anyway,
what catch?
However you.
17 stone, what's that?
I'm 12.5 stone now. So I'm punching.
I'll meet you at 15.
I'm punching hard as well. I come in at 13. You come in anyway.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to skip this. I'm going to skip this. But yes. Thank you very much. But just finally, you're confident that Joe can do the job?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Lee. Top man.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up at it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,